Hello, welcome. Welcome. This is the global community for adults who are healing CPTSD. It's Monday, April 17th, 2023. And on Mondays, we all gather here together on YouTube and we check in with one another. We have a chat box. We go through a meditation together, an affirmation, and a healing strategy. And in between, we do some deep breathing. And we regulate our nervous systems. We co-regulate together. We share here what's been working for us on our healing journey. And we share what hasn't been working for us. We've all been showing up here together on Mondays, or once a week-ish for over 9 years. And I want to warmly welcome you to our community if this is your very first time here or your very first time hearing my voice. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for any thumbs up if you decide that you like the video. And thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. These are 3 ways that are the most valuable ways that you can support the work that we're doing at the Foundation for Post-Traumatic Healing and Complex Trauma Research. And it doesn't cost you anything. You just simply click on the video, and if you like it, you like it. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can. So I want to pause and say hello to those who are here with us for our live discussion. Hello, warm welcome, Jeffrey Sherman. So good to see you as always. Hello, John Harvey. So great to see you as always. Hello. Hi, Z. Great to see you, Z. Joey. Oh my goodness. Joey. Hello, family. Haven't seen you in forever and a day. It is so wonderful to see you. Hello, furry slippers. So great to see you. Hello, tea and trauma. I want to warmly welcome you all. If you are here every single week and you have been for over 9 years, or as many of you I see are, and for those who haven't been here for a while, and for those who may be brand new. Hello, Angela. So good to see you as always. I'm offering you all virtual hugs, if welcome, and I want to invite you to co-regulate with me. We're going to take some deep breaths. We're going to breathe in for 4 counts. We're going to hold for 4 counts. We're going to breathe out for 4 counts. And we're going to do this 4 times. And one of my most favorite guys on Insight Timer, his name is Franco, and he's in New Zealand. And when I meditate with him, he's one of my favorites because he always encourages me to allow my mouth to curl up into a smile while I'm breathing. And ever since I learned that, I can't help but do it. Every single time I do my breathing with you all, I'm sitting here with my laptop, I'm in my workspace, and I'm smiling, and I'm doing my deep breathing. We're going to do some box breathing. Like I said, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, and we'll do that 4 times. All right, you're welcome to join me if it's something that you find helpful and supportive. And if it's not something that sounds helpful and supportive to you, as they say in the 12-step rooms, take the best and leave the rest. I'm so glad that you've chosen to be here tonight. Here we go. Again. If you feel yourself start to yawn, it's a good sign. That means you've activated your parasympathetic nervous system. It means you're co-regulating. And when we co-regulate, that means that we will learn how to self-regulate. Okay, we're going to breathe in 2 more times. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. Last time. As we've been doing lately, over the past few months, 3 or 4 months, we have our meditation with Morgan Harper Nichols, followed by our affirmation with Lisa A. Romano, and a healing strategy with Dr. Ariel Schwartz. Now, last year, all 12 months of last year, we did meditations with Melody Beatty. And we got to go through the book together, Language of Letting Go. This year, we mixed it up a little, and I picked 3 random, beautiful humans that I love dearly and whose work I admire and enjoy and has been helpful for me in my own healing journey. And I decided to put them all together and share them with you. So the title of tonight's video is You Are Worthy. And my deepest hope is for you to sit with the idea, glance at the idea that you are worthy. What does that mean? You are worthy of kindness. You are worthy of enjoying the big things and the little things. You are worthy of the power of choice. You are worthy of feeling good. You are worthy of doing nice things for yourself. You are worthy of safety. You are worthy of regulating your nervous system and feeling the peace and the calm that goes along with that. You are worthy. You are worthy of connection with others. I'm so glad you're here. Again, you are worthy of the power of choice. You are worthy of enjoying the big things and the small things. You are worthy of doing nice things for yourself, just to do them for yourself. You are worthy. Yes, furry slippers, we are worthy and deserving. Yes, we are. Hello, Ninja Taco. So good to see you, recovery buddy. Always so good to be here with you. We're going to have our meditation, our affirmation, and our healing strategy. Yes, Jeffrey Sherman. Worthy of regulating and feeling peace and calm. Such an empowering affirmation. Yes. Here we go. We're going to start with our meditation with Morgan Harper Nichols. Morgan says, you are free to seek joy today, no matter how small it may be. You don't have to create a detailed list or come up with elaborate descriptions of life's good moments. You don't even need to have words to describe what made you smile, laugh, or feel wonder. Simply be present and embrace these moments. Breathe in the knowledge that this quiet moment with a cup of tea or a texting conversation with a friend is a sign that joy is finding you. Exhale, knowing that this joy will only continue to grow, and you will experience more joy in the future. And with this, you can hold on to hope. The reason why it is valuable to seek small joys is because it's easier to notice the big ones, like birthdays, graduation ceremonies, weddings, and major milestones. However, these moments don't happen every day. There are countless small moments in between that are worth acknowledging and taking pleasure in. In other words, you don't need to achieve great success on a public platform or fall in love with the perfect person to experience joy. While those things may come in due time, there are billions of opportunities to find joy in everyday life. The more you cultivate joy in daily life, the more you will realize that the joy you experience excuse me, I lost my voice earlier today. Let me take a sip of water and start that sentence over. The more you cultivate joy in daily life, the more you will realize that the joy you experience today may continue to grow. You can still have hope for a better future, despite all that you don't know. So here's to starting right here, right now, to find the kind of joy that helps us foster a deep sense of hope. Let's look at the little things. I like to define little things as whatever it is that might not change your overall situation, but still manages to bring you joy. A music playlist of encouraging songs, a lunch break with a good book instead of social media, a conversation with a friend that you can confide in, the color aqua blue, the smell of freshly brewed coffee. The way that light pours into the window, the sound of rain on the patio. The list is endless, even though the present moment can feel so limiting. I love that. How are you all doing? I love that meditation. Yes, Furry Slippers says, agreed. Within the moment, there is joy to be found. Bless you. Thank you. Yes, I agree with you, Jeffrey Sherman. Jeffrey Sherman says, music is such an enormous part of this life. So our affirmation with Lisa A. Romano is on the topic of being worthy of doing nice things for ourselves. And especially for those of us who tend to feel guilty when we do nice things for ourselves. Lisa's talking directly to those of us who feel guilty. So if that's you, this might resonate with you. Okay? So Lisa says, we oftentimes feel guilty whenever we do try to take care of ourselves because somewhere in our old childhood programming is the faulty belief that we are unworthy of happiness or love or feeling like we belong. Anytime we actually do make an attempt to do something nice for ourselves, we can be filled with guilt or sabotage our happiness and end up feeling lonely, unsatisfied, guilty, and even self-loathing. We are unconsciously reinforcing our old unconscious belief systems, this old faulty programming. We fail to connect with our inner being and fill with negative emotions that help keep us feeling cut off from the self. And here's the affirmation. Today, I will think my way out of negative feelings that stir within me as I attempt to do something really nice just for me. I deserve to make myself happy. We are worthy. We are worthy. Z says, doing well here. Very grateful to be here. It's an important part of my self-care. I'm so glad you're here, Z. So glad you're here. John Harvey says, when I was young, I felt guilty, but not anymore because I am too old and tired to feel bad for what makes me happy. Good for you. Good for you, John Harvey. It's amazing. Oop, I missed something that Joey said. Joey says, my last trauma therapy session today, I feel joy and success that my therapist thinks I am strong enough to stop, but I'm also terrified at the same time. Ooh, I really want to witness you in that, Joey. That's absolutely, I want to acknowledge how that may have landed and validate the mixed feelings that you might have. You're experiencing this this joy and success and this strength, right? But then you're also concerned about the unknown. That's so valid. So valid. I see you. I honor you. Z says, Joey, yes, it can be scary, but so important to continue your healing with supportive help such as this. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Z. Furry Slipper says, yes, doing something good for yourself daily makes the negative more manageable and bearable. I agree. And you know what? Occasionally I feel a little bit guilty, but not anymore. Not kind of like what John Harvey said. I used to really, 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 really struggle. But now I'm getting older, and it's not that I have guilt. It's that sometimes I have that CPTSD thing where we ping pong back and forth between low feelings like depressed type feelings, and then these high highs, like sort of anxious, hypervigilant type feelings. That for me, it manifests itself in like social anxiety. So I get tremendous social anxiety, and as a result of that, I will have a boundary and pull back, but then I isolate. And so then when I isolate, I start to feel low and detached and disconnected from others. And so I sort of, as Pete Walker says, I ping pong back and forth between those two. So it's not so much that I feel guilty anymore. I just need to make sure that I'm not isolating, because every single time I do actually connect with safe enough others and safe community like this, I feel so encouraged. And you know what? I am worthy of encouragement. You are worthy. We are worthy. We are worthy of safe and healthy connection. We are worthy of regulating our nervous system and feeling the peace and the calm that go along with that. The good feelings that go along with that. Yes. So now we're going to wrap up our time together with our healing strategy by Dr. Ariel Schwartz. And if you're following along, the meditation is from Morgan Harper Nichols, and she has a website called The Storyteller. You can look her up anytime, Morgan Harper Nichols, The Storyteller. And she has a free resource that she sends out every week, and that's what I usually read to you. And then the affirmation that we just did is by Lisa A. Romano, and she has a free Loving the Self Affirmations app. Or I have the book called Loving the Self Affirmations, and I just love having the paper, to touch the paper and feel the paper and smell the paper. Like I love physical books. So, but I do have the free app as well, the Loving the Self Affirmations app. So either way, that's Lisa A. Romano, and it's called Loving the Self, both the book and the app. So. And then this is a healing strategy by Dr. Ariel Schwartz, and it's from her book titled A Practical Guide to Complex PTSD, Compassionate Strategies to Begin Healing from Childhood Trauma. So This healing strategy is called reclaiming choice. And why? Because we are worthy. We are worthy of these empowering reclamation, this empowering reclamation of choice. We are reclaiming choice. So many of us had choices taken away from us at a very young age. Our repeated relational trauma, for some of us, began in infancy, and we didn't have choices. So here we are reclaiming choice. Ariel says, the symptoms of CPTSD can leave you feeling flooded with emotion and overwhelmed. It's easy to lose a sense of choice about whether or when to think about the trauma. A valuable healing strategy is to reclaim choice and control. And in this practice, you give yourself the option to put away or contain disturbing thoughts, feelings, emotions, and memories. Often this requires that you make an agreement with yourself to consciously set aside the time to heal your childhood trauma. For example, you do not want to think about traumatic memories when you are at work or while parenting a child. However, an appointment with a therapist is a supportive place and time when you can address the trauma of your past and to begin to heal. Take some time to explore the following two approaches to the healing strategy, reclaim choice. Number one, make a verbal commitment with yourself that you will attend to your traumatic memories at the right time and in the right space, such as with your therapist. Mentally give yourself permission to not think about your past right now. Take several deep breaths, reminding yourself that you now have the choice as to whether or when to think about any distressing memories from your past. And number two, if you notice that disturbing feelings, images, emotions, or sensations continue to intrude, give yourself permission to write about your distress. Set a timer for 10 to 15 minutes and write down what comes to mind. And when the timer goes off, it is time to close your journal, and you can know that these upsetting memories can be held safely inside your journal until you can return to therapy. Remember, all new behaviors become easier with practice. You can return to this healing strategy as often as needed until you feel that you have more of a sense of choice about whether or when to think about the trauma. I love that. We are worthy of the empowering feeling of having choices. We are worthy. That is the theme tonight. We are worthy. Furry Slipper says, oh yes, the unpacking of it is painful, but worth it. It is worth it. And I like how Ariel tells us that we can choose to set a timer and then know that what we write will be safe until we can go back to therapy. It's a great way to make sure that we're not carrying around everything and trying to remember it all, you know? It was wonderful to spend time with you here tonight. I look forward to seeing you soon. We have we meet up here every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and then when we're not here, we are over on an app called Circle. It's away from social media. It's private, and there's a link there in the chat box or in the description section of this video, and or in the pinned comment. And it would be great to see you there if that's something that you would find helpful and supportive. It's every day when we're not here, and it's through the Foundation for Post-Traumatic Healing and Complex Trauma Research. And when we're not here or on Circle, we also have daily recovery support calls, all on topics about healing CPTSD. And the 2 calls a day, every day, are currently at 3 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. So you are invited. You are always welcome. Okay? The Foundation has low-cost and no-cost resources for everyone, practitioners included. And it was absolutely an honor and a joy to connect with you here tonight. I look forward to seeing you right back here next Monday and every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, or over on Circle or on our daily recovery support calls. Thank you all so much for being here, and remember, you are worthy. Be extra kind and gentle and patient with yourself because you are worthy. Good night, everyone.